Great. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I thought I would just share with you a book which I recently picked up and I thought could be really interesting to use for teaching English. So, Sentence Models for Creative Writing by Christopher Youles. Now, I think it cost me about 11 or 12 pounds. It's not a big book. Let me show you. It's yay big. But yeah, this guy had this big idea that all writing is made up of sentences. Well, yeah. And there's really interesting and creative ways you can use sentences. And he's broken the book down into things like actions and descriptions, you know, so there's elements to a creative writing. And here's one example. Now, this is something I'm going to be mucking around this morning. So, the rest of this chapter introduces sentence models for writing action. They appear as simplified formulas: action plus where plus how. That's just an example, followed by full examples. The girl ran through the empty streets. Well, that's the action. Desperately searching. Now, the rest of that could be, I don't know, something really interesting to make a really. He then goes on to say, I've grouped the sentence models using similar grammar constructions or serving similar purposes together. So double action. So the double the action is something I'm going to be mucking around teaching this morning. A simple action sentence can be effective, but linking two actions together can help the reader to sequence events. It can also add tension and precision or detail to your meaning that brings the scene to life. Yeah, we want things that bring the scene to life. I think creative writing can be extraordinarily useful beyond the realm of fiction, especially if you're trying to make a case, like, I know, say through complaining or taking things to ombudsman or whatever. Anyway, so the model I'm going to be mucking around with today is titled Who plus What and What. So you've got two whats there and one who. So, example, the boy ran into the woods and hid behind an old oak tree. So the boy's the who. And what was the what? Ran into the woods. Yeah, he ran into the woods. That was the what. And there's another what, and hid behind an old oak tree. So that's great. That's sort of in your mind. Sets the scene. The other example is the guard slammed the door shut and locked it. The who is the guard. What did he do? He slammed the door and locked it. So I thought, okay, well that's interesting, but how am I going to get my 13-year-old to do? Well, it's actually 12-year-old, I should say. Forgive me, my 12-year-old to do this. What would be? What should need some, I don't know, prop or device or something to write something around. So I thought we'd do cartoons. I thought this was a fun. I don't know where this Mr. Potato Head one is going to. All it did was went onto the search engine and put fun or funny cartoon strips or something and see what we could do. So Mr. Potato Head, oh great, I left it at home. Right, well how would we do a sentence structure with that? Well, hang on, just a minute. Hang on, I need preview. Okay, so with the Mr. Potato Head example, well, the who's easy. Mr. Potato Head, I don't know, Mr. Potato Head went to the lavatory and couldn't find the right attachment. Bit of a comedy moment for everyone, methinks. The other, well, maybe this is going into inappropriate. I don't know. This cartoon strips. Nemo died. We need to replace him before Timmy sees. Phew, he hasn't noticed. Timmy looks at it, and the goldfish says, "You're not Nemo." So maybe with this sentence structure, we could got I don't know. There's a few choices. The parents. We could start off with the parents. The parents discovered Nemo was dead and decided to secretly replace him. Or we could take it from the perspective of the new fish. The new fish looked at the boy and asked, "You're not Nemo." So there's a few things, but also I've got some other cartoons. We're not short of cartoons out there. I'd just like to add. There's this one. I found one with Tintin, which has got no words whatsoever. So with the sentence structure, who, what, and what, I could do the who, Tintin, what, looked out the window, and I know, suddenly put on his coat. This one was quite a funny one. "Daddy, I pooped all by myself." "That's great, sweetie." "Wait, where?" "Where?" So, that could be, well, it all depends from whose perspective you're looking from. So the what could be, I know what the child's called. Mabel told her daddy that she pooped on her floor, and her daddy was concerned. I don't know. So hours of fun, but whether this as a piece of teaching will work, I don't know. But I'm just throwing it out there. So there you have it. Leave something, I don't know, in the comments or something. Throw me a bone for heaven's sakes, you lot. Anyway, bye for now.